Peter, welcome Turkey.
Thank you very much.
Peter, are there common mistakes in veterinary Frenchy make regarding anesthesia? If so, what are they?
Yeah, thank you very much. Anesthesia, as everybody knows, is a dangerous business. So there are common mistakes that lead to problems that we find. On the one hand, these are mortality, and on the other hand, these are complications for our patients. So the common mistakes are starting actually at the basis. Anesthesia being understood as a tool that has to do with drugs and drug doses, but anesthesia much more actually can be what I call the anesthesia care package. So we have a patient that we take from the moment that the patient comes into the clinic and accompany that patient for safety and comfort and pain-freeness throughout the whole procedure until after the patient has left the clinic. And that, with that understanding of anesthesia, you provide a better care to the patient that looks on the one side on safety, on the other side of pain-freeness and comfort.
Yeah, more important. What are the important considerations for anesthesia in cardiac patients?
When we think about patients with cardiac diseases, I usually use an analogy and I say if the cardiovascular system had a little ferry and could have 3 free wishes, then the 3 free wishes would be maintain my preload, so fill my heart chambers with enough blood. That would be wish number 1. Wish number 2 would then be maintain my contractility so that I can actually contract. And wish number 3 is maintain a normal vascular status to maintain blood pressure and favor the blood flow around the body.
Yeah, sure. Why is the specific definition and recognition and an anesthesiologist important in veterinary medicine? Why important anesthesiologist?
Yeah. Anesthesia, you have to think, regards up to 80% of the patients in a clinic, and therefore it's kind of a little bit, can be voiced as the cement that keeps all the bricks of the other specialties together. And the anesthesiologist is the person that oversights all of these anesthesias happening at different areas in the clinic and helps it to build teams for the safety and comfort for the patient. So that is the role of the anesthesiologist in today's veterinary practice. We have also a part of the anesthesiologist being involved in providing actually the anesthesia to single patients. But the role today of a diplomat anesthesiologist rather is build the teams, have the responsibility, and do the oversighting.
What is next? Anesthesiologist and 10 years next. I think
the anesthesia development, as I see it in my ideal picture of how it should go, is that in every veterinary practice we have somebody educated in anesthesia. And that somebody takes over this anesthesiologist's role, and that somebody builds teams between veterinarians and nurses that are there together for the safety of a patient. Just as we have a dual system in human medicine, we can have that similar system in veterinary medicine. We have the manpower, we just need the education for the people to be present in every practice.
Yeah. Last question is TuVECCA, finally. Could you please share your impressions of the TuVECCA Congress? What do you think?
I'm very impressed. It's an impressive Congress, very professionally organized. The organizing team doesn't lack a single step of communication. There's a lot of participants, a lot of interest from private practice, a lot of participation from academia, from international speakers, from industry supporting the Congress and showing off their products.
1,700 and veterinarian is it's amazing.
There's a lot of veterinarians. I guess it's the biggest Congress in Turkey, and that is also reflected. And there's a good reason why it is, because it's very professionally organized.
Thank you for coming.
All right. Cool.
Thank you, Peter.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Yes.